Well, hello again, YouTube. It's Petey Two Finger, and today we're going to be talking about the import or Amazon, eBay, AliExpress headless guitar, XD, guyaker, whatever you want to call it. It looks like this. This is a bridge for a headless instrument, and it comes with a magnetic tone tuning wrench. That's what they call this little piece here. This is what you use to tune your instrument. XD, guyaker, they have all different names for this style of bridge. And the magnetic tone tuning wrench lives, you pop it in here magnetically, and then you grab it when you want to tune. And you insert it. These are 5mm hex or Allen key sockets here. So you can tune your instrument by popping this guy in there, tuning it, and then popping it back in there. Now, if you're like me, you look at this, and the first thing you're going to want to do is Google it and see, can I get a bag of them? Can I get a half a dozen more of these? Because I know I'm going to lose it. So I looked. I was unable to find a replacement for this. If anyone knows where you can obtain these, please kindly let me know by linking that in the description or in the comment section, and that I would be very happy about that. But I honestly think you can't get them right now. Now this is licensed by KD. Looks pretty good. Looks nice and neat. Or is that photoshopped in there? I think it is. Yeah, I think that might be photoshopped in there. So it got me to thinking, well, couldn't you just get a 5mm Allen wrench? And you can. That's what this video is all about. It is about, and see, if you're a Floyd Rose guy, you can get these locking trem tool. It's a 3mm size, and there you go. So Floyd Rose guys, you can grab one of those, and that can live in the back of your headstock. How do you like that? When you look this stuff up, you see everything but, what are these? Super power wrench, $3,000. Wow, I want one of those. Let me tune. Hold on, give me. Let me tune up my E string. How many? Yeah, they don't seem to have them. Headless tuning key. But let's try 5mm. Oh, see, there you go, $15. And this is exactly where this video is going. Is looking at solutions. Oh, that's nice. So there you go. This is going to run you basically $7. Now, $4.10 for 5 pieces of 5mm Allen wrenches. This is $2.50 for this thing. I bought one of these, and they sent me a 6mm. So I had to take photographs of it and get my money back. I had to get an angle in where it's it has the size written on it in here. It has a little 6mm on mine written in there, so I was able to rub a little bit of pencil graphite on there to make it more legible, and then angle the camera just right and actually photograph that and get a return. Now here, this is the one that I really wanted to make the video about. This is a 345 So this came in today, and what I did, I put on some thick gloves, and I got a channel locks or a pliers and a propane torch. So I held the device, and then I propane torch heat this up so it got nice and red, and then I twisted it. I turned it counterclockwise and then clockwise, and then I heated it up again, and then I twisted it and pulled it out, and it came right out. I did the same thing on the four. The four actually was easier to get out than the, and they go into about here. I thought, well, maybe it would go in and curve a little bit or have some knurling on the base, on the shaft, but it doesn't. It's just a smooth shot, just comes right out. So then what you're left with, and you say, well, why would you want to remove that? Well, it fits better in the gig bag. It's less of a threat to tear through the pocket sides, and it fits in your palm better. You say, well, that's really kind of bulky. I don't need something that big. Well, of course you don't. So get this. This is about $3. It is chunky. It is heavy. This is a 1/2 inch drive. So what that means is the typical size socket wrench that is most typical is not a 1/2 inch. Okay? It's a 3/8 drive. The 1/4 inch drive is the small size you may be familiar with if you've been around some tools, or your dad has a garage, or you have tools, then you already know all this. There's 1/4 inch, which is like, the size of a 1/4 inch jack. That's what we plug into our instrument, size of a pencil. And you have 3/8, which is larger. It's about the size, it's a little bit smaller than the diameter of a AA battery. Then there's the 1/2 inch drive, which is this. And this is my recommendation. Like, if you have one of these guitars, you should buy this. You should also buy this. Don't get that. I mean, you could get this if you want. It's just like, I would maybe remove that. But if you have this, you don't need that. That's like, oh, hold on, let me tune my bass. I mean, this is nice. That's nice, I guess. But I haven't gotten a 5 that has the rounded off, whatever you call that. I'm not sure what you call that. So I don't know if I recommend that, because as it is, there is a little bit of slop in this. It's not quite 5. It's a little larger than 5, but 5 will not strip it as long as you're careful and you don't do anything stupid. So ultimately, I would tell you to do what Petey did. Go ahead, spend the $4 and get a 5-pack, and then spend the other $2 to get one of these. And if you really want to go all out, get one of these heavy guys too. So, I'll show you. This is what I got here. That's it. Pretty cool. So I am going to be, I got a lot going on. All of a sudden I'm like, I am building a new pedal board, which has 4 overdrive circuits and a buffer in it. There's a dual pedal, which is, well, it's really a triple. It's the buffer, it's a ZVEX SHO, and a COT 50, a clock of tone or church of tone 50, which I think that's the best circuit. That's like the best guitar circuit. I've built so many circuits here. And I got to tell you, the ZVEX show is really something. It really is. And I heard about the Heyo Rust driver, and I built two of those, and they are really something. That one I would say needs a master volume on it, but that's like we're getting into like normal territory, whereas the ZVAC show takes what you hear about a Strat that you love and it magnifies on that. It doesn't subtract from it. The Heyo will, it does bad things. So yeah, I'm building that double pedal to go along with a Timmy. Well, it's a K-Line Blue Sky. And then the Hoochie Mama, which is a Clark Gainster built from old Tube Man parts. So this is going to be like the cork sniffer, the ultimate overdrive pedal board. It's just 3 pedals with a battery pack on it to power it. So I'm doing that. I'm going to be putting brass saddles on my Strat. I got a brass tremolo block in it that I just put in there. Also putting in a hot rail for the bridge. And then I'm building a really cute, this is more like about aesthetics. I'm building this like lunchbox amp, but it's all about the chassis. Like this is a looker, like this thing, man, is this a cool thing that I'm going to be building. And that's going to be probably 50 by 2 Class D with a buffered stereo. It's 50 by 2, so there's going to be 2 EQ circuits in it, bass EQs. And that's going to go with this pair of 8s that are just awesome. And normally we plug that into our PA. This will enable us to just use it standalone, you know. So, yeah, end of the season. Now I'm like swamped. But that's good. It's good to have stuff on your list. This will keep me out of trouble, keep me from going crazy. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care of yourselves. Hug your pets, and peace.